darling, if I alarmed you, I don't mean to bother you. I just wanna get you to pause and slow your walk. So maybe we can talk and I can try to calm you. Just trying to find out who you are. I don't mean to come off like a telemarketer. I ain't no hood, no crook, no robber. I just want a part of your heart I could borrow sometimes. And maybe I can call you up. And maybe I can take you out. So let's exchange visits and later arrange visits. Either your or mine. Yeah. It's a different type of commitment. Yeah. I'm talking about a true friendship. Yeah. Someone I can depend on and be down no matter what. Let me know if you're with it, cause girl, you fly. If you were my B-U-D-D-Y. Shy. Yeah. Hey. Sorry if I come off disrespectful or my combo is a little bit too sexual, but damn, it's incredible. Be more flexible, cause the context of this text is sexual. But wait, let me explain it. A buddy is an equal beneficial arrangement. A buddy is a buddy that don't be complaining when his or her buddy ain't the buddy that came sometimes. And maybe I can call you up, and maybe I can take you out. So let's exchange digits and later arrange visits, either your place or mine. It's a different type of commitment. I'm talking about a true friendship. Someone I can depend on if you're down no matter what. Let me know if you're with it, cause girl, you are my B-U-D-D-Y. No, give it a try. Yeah, you can be mine, girl, I can't lie. Yeah, you are my B-U-D-D-Y. Baby, what I'm really trying to say is the definition of a real man is that one. Yeah. Oh, through the city with me. Together there's no limit to what we want. And once we in it, girl, it's all about yeah. So baby, what you say? Yeah. This body is girl. Oh, you are my B-U-D-D-Y. Give me shot. Give me shot. Yeah. Hey, you will be mine. If you were my B-U-D-D-Y. Oh, hey. B-U-D-D-Y. Don't be shy. Give it a try. I could be yours and you could be mine. Girl, I can't lie. Whoa, yes. Oh. Come on. Hey, come on. I said, hey, come on. I said, what's up, y'all? Good morning, y'all. Hey. Good motherfucking morning. Good morning. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the fucking beef sector. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Shout out to my moderators. Yo, I'm looking forward to this holiday time where I gift y'all some shit. I'm trying to come up with some new shit. I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. And like I don't talk to y'all every damn day, but I shout out to my moderators. Y'all are definitely I'm appreciative and I have so much gratitude to my moddies in the group chat and the crew and all that good stuff. So good morning to y'all. I want to say good morning. I want to speak to everybody. I really do, y'all. I want to say hi and all that good shit. Remember, if you want to get down with the crew, join the membership. Listen, the other day I posted a picture of me and my boo on my members only community wall for 24 hours. It was literally me sitting on a couch while this nigga was ironing his shirt, and I just snapped a photo of him. And it was perfect because his head was down enough for you not to look at his face and dox him and shit. But I shared it with you all because literally after I told y'all the little story we had, so many people felt like, like something happened. No, I'm still in a happy relationship.
We're still good. We're still moving forward. It's none of that stuff. So I shared that picture, and everybody got to see it. It's down now. Of course, I wasn't gonna leave that up. So join the membership. I do shit like that. I'll probably share some more stuff. I'm getting more comfortable with that and comfortable with you all because as I'm looking around, these bitches are late and weak. So what I'm afraid for. Let's go. Hey, Sagittarius Queen, you've been waiting on this live. Listen, I was gonna go live earlier this week, but yesterday I got called and said, "Hey, we need you in New York." I got called yesterday and said I need to be needed in New York yesterday. So yesterday I was traveling back and forth. I got back last night, but I have so much energy. I had got some good rest last night. I caught a red eye back today. I feel so rested. I feel good. I was listening to Kwani this morning. I'm like, Kwani, you just got me laughing. Shout out to Kwani. I'm glad you back. I'm glad you back. Hey, Brick Girl, Cruz, another one I've been listening to. Cruz, you've been kicking up dust. And Cruz, you got all these cruises going on. All these cruises. And I'm so excited to be going on my first cruise with y'all. And yesterday I was sharing some of my discretions. We got somebody else who on a crew. I hope I see you in the chat. And I'm looking at her videos and shit. I'm like, who behind you? You so close to the edge. I literally was like, so who is behind you? I'm like, anybody near you? Because all I could think is somebody getting close to you, pushing you off the boat. What's up, Kimberly Black? Good morning. Yes, I hope everyone is safe and out of harm's way this morning. Yes, and while we doing that, I do want to say that because y'all know I got family in Florida. Shout out to my mom, my grandmothers, my brothers, my nephews, everybody. I hope they're safe. They're in Orlando, so they really didn't get too much of the storm, just some rain, some heavy winds. But I did want to say, Helene is making their way to Georgia today after going through Florida. And if you're in any of these areas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Louisville, shit, they even said that up to DC, we're gonna be feeling some effects of this storm. So just make sure you take shelter. And here's the thing I tell my friends: don't fucking call me and tell me you need toilet paper. I hate, hate, hate. I hate it. I feel like it's so ghetto. I feel like it's the worst of the worst. I feel like it's trailer trash shit. You wait for a storm to need some toilet paper. It kills me when you go to the store during a storm. Everybody's getting toilet paper. I'll be looking around like, the fuck y'all getting toilet paper for? Y'all, so the storm, I'm stocked on toilet. When I go buy toilet paper and paper towels, I'm not buying just one set. I don't want to come back to the motherfucking store. I'm buying I'm buying 2 packs of 12, a 24 rolls. So now I got 48. I'm good. Y'all better get y'all some toilet paper. If it ain't in your area now, go get you some motherfucking toilet paper. That shit is disgusting. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna hold you and I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you and I'm not gonna lie. There was a time in Chicago. It was in February. I want to say it was back in 2011, maybe 2010, 2009. We had this big ice storm. Froze the roads, froze cars on the Lakeshore Drive. You couldn't go no fucking where. And we're in the dorms. Okay. And motherfuckers literally was trying to run to the kitchen to get napkins to wipe their ass. That's when I knew I'm going to always make sure I have toilet paper. Now, the motherfuckers, it definitely included me. I learned my lesson. Bitch, we was all running. I'm like, girl, I'm about to go over here right now. What you using? Tell myself, I'm just going to wash my towel. Y'all some nasty bitches. Go get y'all some toilet paper. Go do it right now. So if you're in any of these areas, I extend I extend my heart, my empathy with you. I hope I hope you are in safe hands. I hope you got everything you need. And those who it has passed and it caused some damage, I hope you're able to recover well today. It sounds like the folks, I don't know, the mayor, I think in Alabama was on it. That motherfucker was on camera like, we're gonna do this. We got people coming from Washington, Seattle to help us. We got people coming from Florida to help us. So if anything happens to us, I said, I know that's right. So shout out to y'all. I hope everything goes well. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure I say that. Now, I'm not today's live. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing on this live at the end of the live. You got to stick around because I'm doing something. I'm doing something this live, and I'm going to let you know at the end of the live. Okay. So yeah, shout out to everybody. I hope you're all safe. What's up, Teradamo, Nini? What's up? Hey, Kimberly Black. What's up, Miss LA? Hey, boo. I know you traveling. I hope everything is well with you and your travels too. Safe travels. Hershey kisses. Rainy Puds, Courtney, hey boo, Sugar Plum, thank y'all for coming in. Miss J, Unbothered for real. And make sure y'all hit that like too. Miss Queenie, what's up? Crusa, GG305, Miami Popo, Sparkle Libra, what up? Jill, what's up, Jill? I know we got a poetry contest coming up. Can you drop the date in the chat so we can plug that? Sparkle Libra, hey, Aisha the baddest, good morning. Good morning to you. Come on, dance with me, okay? Miami Popo, have I missed anything? We're gonna get into it. DJ, is this who is DJ L2? What up? I'm like, dude, Louisiana Red. What girl? No, what we doing? Hey, Miss Toby. Hey, Bo Ski. Hey, Miss J. What up? Gigi, you better sing, but that's my song. I felt so compelled this morning. So compelled. Cash App and bullshit. What up? What's up, Ida Wallace? What's up, Room Shaker, Precious Pisces? What's up, Blackberry, Molasses, Shani? Good morning to y'all. Welcome for coming in the room. Please hit that like button. Tisa69, good morning. What's up, Morgan? What's up, Hood? What up with y'all? If I can drop the iPhone link, I think I pinned it too. Exposed TV, what's up? And good morning to you. Good morning, Ox. Hey, boo. Good morning to you, January Capricorn, Blackberry Molasses, Ambrosia. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Benzone, what's up, Just Krista? Hey, boo. Auntie, ain't you the auntie of the sector? What's up, Just Krista? What's up, pretty chocolate girl? It's so good. I'm glad you over here. I'm glad you came through. It's good to see you. Glossy, hey, boo. Oh, did I catch up? She Love. Good morning. Hey, Sour Patch. Is that Voodoo? Listen, Voodoo, you have me so excited about cruising. All of that shit. I'm looking at your videos, even the picture you share with us of the cabins and how they're some on the inside and some on the outside. I'm glad you showed me that. I'm like, oh, they're like that? That's not that bad. It was a beautiful view. And then you have this adorable video of, I think it was like a baby monkey playing with you and your I think it was you, your daughter. You had I don't know if it was anybody else, but I saw like some white people and all that, other people from the cruise, and it was jumping around, jumped on this man's head. I was like, damn. Took the pencil, ran with the pencil. All that shit excited me. I said, oh, baby, I want to do all of that. So, yeah, you got me excited. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy. Baby, you know you in the commentary today. Tracy, if there's one thing y'all should know, there's a couple people in the sector that when you have to battle them, you just have to be prepared. Tracy is just one of them. You be like, God damn it, I ain't trying to battle you, Tracy. I'm just no wonder Ness is like, let me look. I'm not giving you no attention because Tracy, you over there. I said, does this live say January 2nd, 2025? I said, damn. Okay. Patrice, good morning. Sugar Plum, good morning. Hey, Coco, good morning, boo. Miami Popo, hey, ya. Good morning, boo. It's good to see you, Yaya. Now I'm gonna do what everybody else do to you. When you going live? When you going live? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, CEO little boss. That green vegan. Hey, what's going on with you? What's going on? Vinny Vici. Good morning. Hey, Dr. Lashanya. Good morning to everybody. All right, I think I done caught up. All right, what up, St. James? Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Hey, YouTube cameras. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, 504 girl ladybugs. Good morning to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. What's up, Yuna? 3 Heartbeat says, hey, King Roman, y'all say a prayer for me. A tree fell on my house from the storm last night. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that either insurance or the city is gonna come take care of that for you as soon as possible. Jay Parrish, good morning to you. Good morning, Leanne. OG, good morning. Barndoor, good morning. It's raining in DC now. I know. I took Eli out, and Eli was like, look, let's hurry up and bend this corner. My baby was trying to bend the corner. He said, I ain't doing this shit this morning. Barn dog. We are getting it in the Carolinas now. Yeah, it's hitting us all. So we all feel it. I'm in Myrtle Beach, and we are getting pounded with tornado warnings. Damn. All right, y'all. So let's and thank y'all so much, Tisa. Thank you for becoming a member, Tisa. I appreciate. You know why I value this? Because Tisa's been around for a long time with me. A long time with me. You don't watch me from different. So to now, just to understand that you got a membership, it means something. And it means something to me. So thank you so much. And to anybody who's been around for a long time, never got a membership, I'm still holding very close to you getting a membership. You fucking with me. You know, I don't never give up on it. I'm just a regular guy. The same guy you see here is the same guy you see offline. Tisa 69, thank you so much for becoming a new member. And Shani, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Okay, repping that. All right, y'all. So Hurricane, I want to also say happy birthday to everyone. I know it was a lot of different birthdays this week. Happy birthday to y'all. Nika, happy birthday to you. You definitely look really beautiful on your live. I said, now look, where you going and what you doing? Who you going with? I saw your pictures on Instagram. I think it was your friends, your family. So you look beautiful, you look happy, and it's always good to see content creators I like, okay, with a people and see them like kicking it and having a good time, because it just makes me feel like this shit really don't get to y'all. Like y'all really got a life outside this shit. So shout out to you, Nika. You look good. Happy birthday to you. I'ma even say this, okay? I saw you, Brianna, on the cruise. Happy birthday to you, girl. Belated birthday if I missed it or not. Happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good time. I hope the cruise was whatever you wanted. That was your first one. I ain't never been on one, but that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And then so after I say that, I want to say this at the top of the show. Y'all stay to the end of the show, so I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. My brother, my baby brother, Javon Gaden, he passed away September 21st, 2018. Okay, that was my baby brother. I was in Maryland, and my mom, I ain't gonna hold you. I had just moved to Maryland. I had a boyfriend at that time. I was in the bed, laid right next to him. And my phone went off. It was like 4 a.m. in the morning. And my mom called me. It was my mom. And no, I can't, I told y'all this story before. All my mom said to me was, he's gone. And I'm like, what? Huh? And she's like, he's gone. I'm like, what? Javon been shot. He's killed. He's gone. And I hopped up out the bed and I just cried, dropped my phone and cried. Now, mind you, I don't really go see my brothers that often, especially now. And at that time, I would see them once a year, and I had just got off my once a year trip with them. So I had a video of me and my brother. He had took me around his friends. He was like one of my only brothers who actually knew I was gay and was so cool with it. Like he kicked it with me. That's bro, that's Brody, that's bro. And I'm gonna share that video as a short. And I'm sharing my story for you, Lemon. And so I had just came off of seeing him. Now, mind you, I don't really hang with my brothers. I don't really do that kind of shit, you know. But I hung with him. He took me around his friends. I'm in the video rapping with him. I'm like, yo, bro, we having a good time. We took this big family picture, blah, blah, blah. So my mom called me about that. So I go down to Florida. And I get down there thinking I'm gonna be hit with all this love and I'm grieving and, you know, throw their arms around me. And I didn't get that at all. I didn't get it at all. I didn't realize that I was going down there because they needed me to be the strong one. I was the one who had to literally walk my mom through the arrangements for my brother. I literally was the one holding people while they were crying. And not at one point, I stayed there for 5 days. And not at one point did I get a hug. Did anybody pat me on my back? Did anybody give me none of that? It wasn't expected. It was, you're strong. You're the one. You're the man of the family. So you're coming down here and you're gonna be that solid rock. And I've always been that solid rock for them. So I went down there and took care of that. You know, the detectives, we still don't know how my brother got shot. He was at a club in Orlando. And they were in the club and there was some dispute with some other guy. And I'm thinking it's over a girl. My brother who went with him left, and his friend, they all left, leaving my baby brother there. So my baby brother is out on the street and all you hear is gunshots. When everybody dispersed, my brother's on the ground. He's on the ground. And so that's how we find out. My brother turns around, he speeds back there. It became a big thing. They thought it was a friend setup. It became a big thing. To this day, we don't know who shot or killed him. We don't know anything. And so ever since then, I dealt with the situation. I came back to Baltimore and I lived my life. And I always thought of, okay, we dealt with that. I don't know how what happened. I didn't know, Lemon. What I didn't know was that because I didn't grieve and deal with it, I was walking around with trauma. I ain't know that, friend. I'm talking to you as a friend right now. I didn't know that. I thought I was a strong man. I did that. Okay, I got my brother. I got his ashes upstairs. I got my brother's shirt, his shirt. I got his, everything. I got a little shrine for my brother. I got this, but I didn't know all of that was damaging because I didn't get a chance to grieve. I didn't get a chance to cry. I didn't get none of that. So when my auntie finally told me, "How do you feel about this?" I bust out in tears. This is 2 years later. Cause I ain't know, I didn't deal with it. I didn't know. And I just boo-hooed and I got all my feelings out. And she said, "Yeah, I think you do need to go talk to someone." So I did just that. I did. And it pulled out of me. And it pulled out of me all of the good, all of the negative, all of that. And you know where I'm at now? I'm at resolve. I'm okay knowing that my brother passed away because I think about the great things he did. I think about the positive impact he had on my life. I think about the fact that they motivated me to be a successful because I kept saying, I'm going to get my brothers out of their situation. I'm going to be that nigga. And still here today, I'm going to be that guy. And I feel like my brother's looking at me and he's proud of me. And I feel like I don't do anything to make him look ashamed or be, look down on me. And I'm sharing this with you to help you sort of look at it in a different light. And I know it may be fresh for you, but if you don't deal with your grieving off YouTube, if you don't deal with it in a way where you can talk to somebody 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, it's gonna take somebody to say one thing to you and it's gonna trigger you. And you in a beef sector. You know how people drag and they see that that's a sensitive point for you. So my best advice is it is, and I'm telling you, if anybody can know how it feels to lose a brother. I mean, it was four of us, and that was three brothers, and that was my baby brother. That was the little one. I remember when we were young, he used to take my necklaces and wear them. He literally take them off my neck and put them on him. And at the time it would piss me off, but now those are moments I look forward to. I'm like, I'll buy a chain and I'll buy one for him. I got chains upstairs for him and chains for me. So it's little shit like that. So I don't want to go down that road, but I just wanted to share that with you and say it does get better, but you have to deal with your grief and you can't do it on YouTube. Because as many people that might support you and come to the chat and throw their arms around you, you still got that negative energy that's ready to aim full force at you. And you don't want no negative energy coming at you when you're dealing with situations that's dealing with your brother, the death in your family, any of that shit. And I'm saying this out of love. I'm not dragging. I'm being a friend. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. So when you was going through all of this stuff, I was sitting back like, wow, that was me. If I'd have been on YouTube, I would have been crying. I would have been out here spazzing the fuck out. Thank God I didn't. And I was able to deal with it. And I got Eli. And so Eli was supposed to be in a way that feeling of replacement, my baby brother. And it worked. All this came because of therapy and it worked. So that's my words to you. Shout out to y'all in the chat. I didn't want I didn't want to take us too deep, but I wanted to get that out because we all have dealt with death. We all deal with it and we all go through shit. And it's just how you fucking deal with it. And you don't want every time you think about your brother and the passing of your brother for it to be a sad thing. It's gonna be emotional, but it doesn't have to be a sad thing. For me, should I try to go do something he liked to do? September 21st, every year I remember it every year. And I remember his birthday every year. And between that time frame, I just try to, be upbeat. My brother loves sneakers. He loves, so I'm always gonna stay in the latest sneakers. I don't do it for me, I do it for my brother. I'm like, let me get that. I don't shit. I know my brother have those. So one person in the world bought those, and this is in dedication to my brother. I do little shit like that. Eventually, I want to establish a scholarship somewhere for students in high school to go out go practice criminal justice in hopes that you'll go help solve my brother's murder. Stuff like that. You can always do something. I hear you, but don't give Lemon an out, Kiroma. He's been like this before. He said his brother passed. Counseling is key. When I lost my grandpa, yes, I went to counseling. Yep, I surely did. Pastor Neil, thank you. Thank you. Just my thoughts. Thank you all. And some of you all remember the story. Lorraine Prince, thank you for being here. OG Beauty, hey boo. Honestly, Honest B, Riri, Miss Baker, hey boo. No Vaseline, hey y'all. D Lit, good morning. King Roman News, I just lost my sister's heart. Yes, Sarah, I absolutely know. I absolutely know. Yeah. And my condolences to you, Queen Sugar. Good morning. We have lost siblings, tragically understand. So yeah, and again, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place with it. I wouldn't come and share that with y'all if I was in a bad place. So I'm in a good place with it right now. So I wanted to share that. So before we get into frenemies in the beef sector, just a little bit about what's going on with Roman. So y'all, I've just now got a personal trainer. So I got a personal trainer. It's this guy, and like his name is David. We start on Monday, but do you know this man has called me every day and sent me a text message every day? I want to play his voicemail for y'all. This nigga I feel like this is harassment, but I had asked for this. I told him, I said, I need tough guidance. I need somebody who's going to be on my ass. And he texted me every day. I hope you're ready. It's going to be 60 minutes. Ain't going to be no 59. I don't need all of that, but it's cute. So I'm starting that on Monday. We're going to start in the evenings. And my whole goal, I told y'all, the biggest thing about me that I don't like are my arms. I feel like I got like flaily arms, like little boy arms. I hate that's why I always be wearing like these jackets and shit. And I show my arm. I hate my arms. So I want to beef my arms up, beef my upper body up, get a little bit more mass on me some more. So I know that's going to involve me getting some power drinks and stuff. So over these next couple of days, I'm about to be working this shit out, working all of this out. And I think it's dedication. So I'm starting in October. The goal is to do this for 3 months until the end of the year, October, November, December, and then see my results in January, see if I look different. So remember this live on 27th. This is me now. I want to see what I can lift. Right now, I don't know what I can lift. I'm not gonna say it because I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I'm not. Not harassing. Hey, girl, it was harassment. Listen, hold up. Y'all ain't finna no. This man is harassment. Ciao. Look. I ain't gonna put his number out there. Look at these messages. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? Do you see it? What you call that? Baby. I ain't signed up for all of that. That ain't what I signed up for. That's not what I'm asking for you to do. All these damn missed calls. And then he gonna send me an email. Hey, tried to call you to give you some words of encouragement. For what? We don't start till next week. The fuck you think you finna do to me? Is my question. Like, so what you about to do? I'm not working out outside. I already told you that. We're going in the gym. And if I tell you it's enough, it's enough. Bitch, I'm paying. The fuck? These niggas, they be getting out of control. And here's the other thing, right? I gotta try to figure out how to let this know, like, I'm one of the girls. So keep it cute. Okay, I want to work out, but don't play. Okay. Don't do it. Don't you better stay in your damn lane. I gotta let him know what it is. All one-sided. Where are your responses? He was not getting no responses. If you don't leave me alone, these essay ass messages trying to send me quotes and shit. No, ma'am. Yeah, Tisa, I gotta let him know. I'm not playing up front. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna have a nice, cute outfit on, dress. I might leave a tag on just so I bought this just to work out in. That should be a sign. Like, take the sign. So that means apply pressure at your own pace. Okay, let's not do it. Okay, he might be one of the girls too. Girl. Had that man talking to himself, and the sad part is he keep doing it. Like after a while, I would have been like, you know what, this nigga ain't responding to me. I mean, he got like 5 voicemail messages. Hey, I just seen if you're ready. I haven't heard from you. And on Monday, I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, I got everything: the emails, the texts, the calls. I'll see you in about an hour. Damn. And when I see him, I'm gonna let him know we can't be doing this. This ain't what I asked for. You said it. He tried to call. No, man, we not gonna do that. So I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm so fucking excited. I haven't had a personal trainer in like some years, but I'm excited to get it popping. And I hope it's motivation to somebody else. Remember, don't start your New Year's resolution in January. Talking about I'm gonna lose weight or I'm gonna do this in January. You should start that shit before January. So when January comes, you're in the swing. And that's what I want to do. I want to condition myself to get back into the swing of healthy working out. And this is a part of me working on my blood pressure and working on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And I gotta do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. I just lost a cousin, and I don't share this stuff because I don't want the woe is me factor, but I just lost my cousin Janice. She used to raise me and my brothers when we were younger, when my mom would go out, you know, and do her thing and leave us. My cousin Janice would come to the house and take care of us and all that shit. So I remember from when I was younger, she just passed away. She had a stroke. She's in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, I want to say. And the funeral is today. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I had that emergency travel yesterday that I just could not cut it out today. I want to send, if y'all could put some dubs in the chat for my cousin. I love you. I think my cousin, her sister Erica sometimes watches my channel. I love y'all. I wish y'all condolences. Cousin, thank you so much for being the gap for my family when we needed you. You definitely played a part in helping me be the man that I am today. We really, really love you for it. I thank you. Your daughter, Jasmine, she's going to grow up to be a wonderful, wonderful woman. I can't wait to get down there and meet this side of my family. I'm so sorry I've been so distant, but thank you. I want to say thank you. And shout out to the family. My auntie is flying down there. Her and her sister, they're flying down there today. I told my auntie, make sure you take your because my aunt don't do no umbrella. She's so old school. She do that wrap around the head type thing where she tie that plastic thing. Make sure you take your plastic wraps because it is storming. So shout out to my family. All right, and then last thing is impersonation challenge. Challenge. So this must be the weekend of challenges. Everyone's doing the challenges. There was last night. There was a dance challenge. I think ODS is having his pizza challenge on Saturday, and then we have some challenge on Sunday that I don't know anything about. So the impersonation challenge is gonna get stuck in there somewhere across the weekend. You know, it's a pop-up. Y'all come out and support and celebrate. I'm gonna send I'm adding $250 to the pot, and if you want to support, so y'all definitely come out. I have not forgot about that. All right, now we about to get into the show. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's start talking some fucking shit.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Neighbor, 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 neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Neighborly day. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be My neighbor.
On the Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Rom in the news. King Rom in the news. Let's go, let's go. Let's start this show. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's start this show. All right. Enough of the announcements. Let's get to the shit. Let's get to the mess and let's get to it because I have a lot to say. And as y'all know, I put the shit on my community wall because I be busy, but I'll definitely be stopping like, hold up. What now? What's going on? So I had a lot of shit to say. This week was definitely not a week for me to be going live. I had a hard deadline that I had to focus on. They even flew my ass out yesterday to sit with folks to make sure we get this shit done. So we back. Top of the hour, the first thing I want to say, because I'm a man. See, I'm a man, and I understand that I can't be mad at a weak bitch for doing shit, and then I turn around and go do that same shit, right? So let's talk about weak bitch behavior. I think some weak shit is, if I want to go at a person, like let's say the virtual Satan, then I need to go at the virtual Satan. There's no need for me bringing in Charlie. So I want to start this off by saying, Charlie, I apologize. No, I didn't take my status down because I meant what I said. But I apologize to you. I have no business, no right coming after you for some shit that virtual Satan is trying to put you in and make you seem like you this individual. So I take that off of you. This ain't for you. I don't even know you. I've never watched one of your lives. I've never come to your channel. I didn't even know you were I didn't know Charlie was a thing until she made you a thing. And because I have this knack for her where it's just like, I don't understand why you are so nasty to people. And the reason why you and I are this way is because when you first came out here, the first thing you did was these newbies. Who is KRN? Who is that? That ain't Beef Sector. You did all this shit. I'm out here like, oh, okay, VSL. I am not. I'm just like, what y'all scared about? But you kicked it off. So I said, well, then we want to play. Let's play, girl. Then you going to drop the, y'all hit the link. Bitch, I ain't hitting your fucking link. Did you not hear what you just said? So that's sort of where this started. It kind of it evolved. Charlie ain't got nothing to do with that. Just like K-Fit ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. And K-Fit, I apologize again and again and again. I'm sorry that there's a target on your back because me and you are tight and because these weak bitches can't get King. You can't get me. You're not. I'm going to check you at the door. You're not. So if they can't get me, they're going to go to you. So I apologize for that, K-Fit. I really, really do. I do. But I'm not about to sit here and play her game going after you because she can't get me. So I'm going to go after Charlie because so she can know. I'm going to keep my foot on her motherfucking neck. That's what I'm going to do. So Charlie, I'm going to move you to the side. I'm going to let that go. My bad. Girl, I stepped out of line. That was me. I'm going to eat the crow on that one. You right. And shout out to the fucking crew. See, here's the difference. Y'all can check me on that. And it was really y'all checking me about that. Many of y'all dropped down in my comments under that post and was like, Roman, the fuck are you doing? Stay focused. Charlie, I mean, she all right, but like you shouldn't be going after Charlie. She didn't do nothing. Thank you. I like real niggas around me. I like real bitches around me. I don't need no fake. Don't be blowing up my ass because you think, oh yeah, no, be real. That shit was wrong, and it was wrong, and I'm gonna call it out. Yeah, I ain't got no business because I wouldn't like it if somebody did that shit to me. Okay, you don't like K-Fit, you gonna come after me? No. So I'm gonna right my wrong, and there we go. So Charlie, I'm gonna move you to the side. Now, today's show is called Frenemies in the Beef Sector. Now, y'all, this has been a thing that we've been talking about for the fucking longest. It's always been Frenemies in the Beef Sector. It's always been Frenemies, but it's just now become so popular that Frenemies are even showing themselves publicly. Like two motherfuckers hate each other. We know they're going to drag each other, but now they in each other's chat for content. And now they hitting each other's link for content. Frenemies, it's been here. And let's be honest, you can only beef with so many people down here before you're going to have to start, you're going to have to start changing your pattern. So what I've been seeing, the lemon, the nest, I've been seeing frenemy behavior. And to be honest with you, and we're going to get into it, I saw the decline of the friendship or the YouTube ship between Lemon and Ness, not after Vegas, not during Vegas. I saw this shit way before Vegas. I saw that. I saw it. And let me take it one step further. Let's real quick define frenemies. So with frenemies, I want y'all to hang on to these three things, okay? You might want to drop them in the chat. In a frenemy, friendship, frenemy relationship, there are three things that one must either gain or do or participate in for it to be a frenemy relationship. Let's go. The first thing is there must be a benefit. There must be a benefit. In the likes of the beef sector, the benefit is content. We can be frenemies if it's going to bring me content. Number two, we got to have a rivalry. There needs to be a rivalry. We can't just go at each other. There needs to be a reason. There needs to be a rivalry. There needs to be some type of competition. Y'all follow me. Follow what I'm talking, because this stuff has always been there. We just had to peel back and define it. There has to be a rivalry and some competition. For the longest, we never saw no rivalry or no competition with Lemon and Ness. But see, they all started adding up because friends don't have rivalries. I will never be mad at K-Fit if she far surpassed me. In fact, I'll be looking for that shit. I will never be mad at anybody that's around me. That's a friendship. And lastly, and this is the biggest one in the fucking beef sector, there must, in order to maintain a frenemy relationship in the beef sector, this is the most important. I don't give a fuck about the rivalry or the benefit. You must have a third party that's willing to play both sides. Hey, Shakim. Do y'all see how a frenemy relationship comes together? That's why we don't have no third parties. I'm always looking to see who a third party in my friendship. Why she telling me some shit? Why you sitting over here talking to me about her? No, she can come over here. See, that third party is the one that's going to do the most damage. And I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just breaking down frenemies. 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 So let's talk about it. Benefit, content for the beef sector. Rivalry, popularity or numbers, views, who's liked. And the last and the most important, who's that third party? See, for the longest, there have been other third parties. But then the perfect person, he sat right there. Now, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about that. Now, I'm going to talk about what I saw before, what I saw during. What I saw before, what I saw on the trip. Now, Ness, I don't want you to be upset with me. And listen, it is what it is. I got to be honest and I got to be forthcoming and I got to give the people the truth, right? So I'm going to be forthcoming. I'm going to talk about what I saw beforehand that led me to believe that they were frenemies. Lemon and Ness were frenemies. I'm going to talk about what I saw during the trip. And see, this is where y'all been looking at Honest Row like, but there were some things that Honest Row said that he got directly from Ness that there was some truth to. And as he was saying it, I'm like, damn, that sounds just like that sounds damn, okay. And then we're going to talk about afterwards what I saw. But before we get there, y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. There you go, Coco. Must be a benefit. Okay. There needs to be a rivalry, and you must have a third party to play both sides. That's a frenemy relationship in the beef sector. Now, when you define all three of those in these friendships in the beef sector, you got another frenemy on the horizon. And this is what I do. I always sit back and evaluate. I be sitting back like, so you think your shit gonna last on? That's why I'm never bothered by the likes of the Miss O. And I'm not trying to be funny or shade or disrespect or talk negative about the Miss O, but I always feel like she is the third party to people who have frenemy relationships. And so when I see her around people, I'm always like, hey. So then I started looking for, so what's the benefit here? To have her around, she don't like your best friend, but you cool with your best friend. What's the benefit? Oh, content. Okay, I see you. Now there needs to be a rivalry. What's the rivalry? What's the rivalry between you and your best friend that got this third party sitting right on your channel when you know she don't like the other? What is it? Numbers, views, popularity. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Now, y'all, I took y'all there for a reason, and I'm gonna bring y'all back. Okay, but stay with me there. And thank you. Facts, just Andrea. Facts, right? Little pressure. Y'all get it? Y'all with me? Okay, y'all with me. Now, I'll hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. What up, Don Diva? Hold that thought, and we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna come back to that. I just gotta cover some more topics before we get to frenemies. Today's theme of the show is frenemies, and we're talking about frenemies in the beef sector. But before we get to that, let me cover a couple of other topics I saw on these streets. So, podcast Otis, how we doing? How we doing? How are we doing? No impact, no authentic beef, and no real reason to recap the show. I thought I was going to be doing heavy recap. No need. And I figured out you using the show to create chaos, to come back to your channel to talk about it. We see it. And people are like, if you don't talk about it, she'll go away. If you don't say nothing. And so I caught it. I caught it. But there's no real rhyme or reason. Now, y'all see another frenemy relationship here? ZX and VS? Y'all see another frenemy relationship? That's nothing but a frenemy relationship. The whole time on that last show, she was over there talking about K-Fit. What was ZX doing? Oh, no. Oh. Now, we all know ZX likes him some K-Fit. We know you like you some K-Fit. We know that. We know that. We know it so much that when somebody else came out here talking about K-Fit Child, you went live and you went to going off on them. So how much more are you going to allow the virtual Satan to dog K-Fit out on y'all podcast show without you saying something? See what I'm saying, frenemies? I just slid K-Fit right in there as that third party. How long you gonna do that? What's your response as this man, this figure, this I'm advice? What are you gonna do? It's cool or it's not cool. Are you gonna stand on your word that you talk on your channel, or for the sake of the podcast? Again, numbers, rivalry. For the sake of that, you won't say nothing. That's what I call pussy. Weak shit. Weak. You're allowing virtual Satan to just dominate that show. Weak. Pathetic. Whack. You'll get way more props from me if I see you say something. You don't say shit. Nothing. So now the whole podcast show has turned into the VS attack show. So we're going to count right now the victims of VS since the podcast show. And it's a shame that I got a damn list. It's a shame that I got a list of victims. And these are people who did not provoke her, just came. Reed. Now, Reed was the first victim. Reed was the reason the podcast started. Then you got Brenda. Now, who is Brenda? I know Brenda's ODS moderator, but all of a sudden now you got T on Brenda. And you be all over there doing that. And I know, and I'm up here talking to J Down because I know your T. We all sitting back like, bitch, what? So this week's show, you're supposed to be sharing the T you know on Brenda. We don't care. Brenda, what up, Brenda? You good in my book, Brenda. I'm showing y'all the pattern of that show. You had K-Fit. Oh, and let me say something else. K-Fit. Then you on your live. You do your whole live. And then the last, and K-Fit. You did that because you wanted K-Fit to come out here and respond to you so you can go on your show so you can have a response. We're not playing your game. Different team. Try that shit with somebody else. You will always be sat on mute when it comes to us moving forward. We're putting you on mute. We're going to handle you, but you're going to be put on mute in the meantime. Okay? So it won't work over here. Go try that shit with somebody else. It won't work over here. And you pulled the biggest double backhanded move on Ronnie Q. See, y'all remember when, what up, YouTube cameras? What's going on, boo? You came in right on a good time. What up? Oh, what's up, MBK? What up? Thank you for coming through. What up? And shout out to everybody else that came through. I'm sorry if I missed you too. Yeah, GX just being his weak. It's not becoming because you expect someone like ZX to be like, now hold up now. No. Hold up now. Hold now. But he's scared. He wants to make her feel good like this is a great show. So you got K-Fit, but you pulled the biggest double-handed a move ever. See, I told y'all, if BS ever comes out here and give you a compliment, she's going to come back out here weeks later and give you a backhanded compliment because this is her way of creating drama and content and beef. Whoever she gives a compliment to, she really looks at you as a threat. So when VS came out here giving people compliments, what was King Roman doing coming out here live? I was doing this the whole time. What'd she say? She out here. And Bree, you're doing this. Okay, Bree. And you notice Bree staying very quiet and kept to herself. Bree already know. Bree gets the game. She ain't saying a motherfucking thing. She ain't going. She just. And I'm giving her props. Bree ain't going. Okay. You ain't seeing her hit a link. She just sitting back like I'm watching you, girl. I done seen you. I'm a little bit older now. I'm wiser. So when you came out here and said Ronnie Q is that bitch, she got the best. She popping morning show. I said, huh? I said, what? I said, oh, okay. Now, mind you, this was just off the strength of her saying, Reed is the only one who come out here consistently every morning giving us tea. So I heard her say that, and that I could believe because, y'all talk to each other behind the scenes. So I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, so when she came out and said Ronnie Q, I said, now, wait a minute now. You just said Reed. Now you saying Ronnie Q, and okay. Y'all better get the watching her. You better get the watching her. I immediately said she's about to come after Ronnie Q. She about to come after Ronnie Q. What's the name of this show? Frenemies. Let's talk about it. I said, what's the first thing you got to have to be somebody's frenemy? What is it? There needs to be a what? Benefit. It needs to be a benefit for VS to come after Ronnie Q. What's the benefit? Content. Who else was she coming after? So I'm going to tell you, you got a great show because I'm trying to form this frenemy relationship. You got a great show. This is content. Oh, okay. What's the next thing? Rivalry. Numbers. VS is mad that she don't get the pull she gets, even when she get numbers or not. Y'all ain't fucking with her like this. Y'all know what up, Treasure? Good morning. What up? Y'all ain't fucking with her like this. Y'all not dropping down like this. Y'all ain't doing this. And that's what she wants. Y'all do that over Ronnie Q's YouTube cameras. Y'all got to understand. DS is playing two different games psychologically, and she's trying to win popularity, and she wants the numbers. But what's that third thing I told y'all about having a frenemy relationship? What's that third thing? Chat, what's the third thing? I'm about to tell y'all. You have to have a third party. And guess who the third party was for VS? Oh, she's so cold with it, but she don't know Roman is studying. Roman is over here taking notes. It was Miss O. It was motherfucking Miss O. See, she said, okay, I'm gonna get Ronnie Q. I'm gonna pit her and Miss O together. I'm gonna pit these two together. I'm gonna make them fight over what I'm really mad about, but I'm gonna make them two do it. All right, y'all. We're gonna review the lives this morning. Who's better? Now, she's gonna always say Ronnie Q is better because Miss O done gave her that smoke. But this is her way of keeping her foot on Ronnie Q's neck. Ronnie Q, you doing it. Episode 2. Okay, Ronnie Q, but here go, y'all. But you stuttering. Ooh. Are you throwing shade? Are you setting her up with the overlay for the underplay? Bitch, are you throwing shade? You think I ain't catch on? No. We all watch you doing this shit. I think you think we don't see and don't see nothing. I think you don't see that. We see it all. We see it all. And because it's the beef sector, them two just started going at it. It's the beef sector. But by all means, don't think I don't see what you're doing. See, I'd have turned around and drug your motherfucking ass. That's what I'd have did. You would never, you're not in a position to pit me up against anyone. You tried it with Charlie. See, and you go on your community wall and you're like, okay, King Roman, you can go after Charlie. I'm giving you the fork. So here's some content for you. Go ahead. And I'm sitting back like, you could never give me content unless it's dragging you. You could never give me content. But I'm going to keep letting the people know what you're doing because you can't do it to me. There's not one person on the streets you can line me up with because I'll keep my foot on your neck. You're not playing the game right. You're not. And this is why you have minimal impact. This is why you'll catch a you on channels where you first came out the gate telling Treasure Lane and Nika and all the OGs. Remember this? Why y'all dropping down in all these smaller content? Why y'all hitting the links? Only for you to turn around and you're doing the same thing. Charlie doesn't get 100 or more views in her chat. Certainly Louisiana Red doesn't. I don't think she get more than 20, 25 in her chat. But you're playing with them. So why is it okay now? You see? You see what I'm saying? And not enough people want to call you out. Y'all don't be afraid to call her out. We see it when we ain't going nowhere. Good morning, Saida. Good morning to you, boo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I see y'all saying hey to Miss O. Good morning, Miss O. If I missed you. Good morning, boo. Good morning. And Miss O, I'm calling her out. Because first of all, I like Ronnie Q and I like Miss O. I was never gonna be jumping in that, period. Point blank. And I'm hoping soon enough that they gonna fall back together. People go out and come back together. But I see the frenemy dynamic that VS is trying to build with Ronnie Q. It ain't gonna work. Not as long as I'm cool with Ronnie Q. I'm gonna be right in her ear. Girl, don't you fall for that. Don't you fall for that. That ain't real support you throwing. Anybody you support, you're supporting them for a reason. And that's the sad part. We can't even accept you to fucking fuck with us because you're playing a game. It's sad. It's sad. And then you got newbies falling for it. Hey, Dovey. Now, Dovey, we don't have no beef, no smoke, but I got to call shit out. So, Dovey, when you were the first newbie that VS encountered, came down here, right? And what did she do to you? What VS do to you? Cussed your ass out on her channel while you was up there. Told you to get down. Don't be telling me what to do on my shit. You went to your channel and then a decline happened. So now we've already built in the who's top dog. So now we got the K-Fit, the Louisiana Red, and now you're just back. You're back buddies. It's just so convenient. Dovey, I'm only telling you this because, see, I know I'm going to have to come back again and say, I told you, Dovey. I'm only telling you this. Be very careful. You're not playing with someone who's like you. Oh, I just want everyone to eat and let's just have content. No, she wants to eat herself. And that includes eating you if she needs to. I don't know why y'all don't think that. Red, Red. I'm Red. Listen, I'm trying to be respectful on this live today. Trying something different. Okay. But Red, you're not even wet enough in the beef sector to even understand how somebody could be pulling the rug over you. You're not. You're not. But what you should do is watch what has happened to Dovey and others as a prime example of what can happen to you. I'm only throwing it back in your face. Everybody, you wise, you did this. No, y'all got to see this shit. It won't be too sooner or later. You're gonna have some challenge with her. Okay. It's gonna be some issues in the challenge. Money. something, and it's gonna give her content. And guess who that person's gonna be? The content. Guess who the victim, the next victim gonna be? You. So I'd be very careful. I'd be very careful. So now, y'all. So we talk about this show, right? We talk about podcast. Oh, another victim, Lemon. Now, this is a perfect example of how frenemies work in the beef sector. So at first, right, Lemon was the cool thing for her because we're going to talk about this in Frenemies later on. I'm building it up. But because she didn't like Ness, let me go to Ness's homeboy channel, Lemon, and let me just schmooze and, hit the link and run around and talk all my shit. Let me make an impression over here. Hey, it was cool. She went back to, I had fun with Lemon. It was cool. It was cool. That's because she was trying to get to Vegas. See, Lemon, again, you were the third party. That wasn't about you. You were the Ness's third party in that shit. Never liked you. Never did. So now you're getting numbers after Vegas Gate. You got content. You got drama. You got lights, camera, action, bitch. We over there. You got the panel, bitch. We over there, bitch. We tune in. What you finna say now? Girl, what? And she don't like that. It's lasting too long. Forget VS had 1 point something in her chat during Vegas. Forget VS around here thinking she won Vegas. Forget all that shit. She still want what you got. Longevity, popularity, content. So what she do? She start throwing shade. And we did all them panels. I mean, I don't know who does those panels. We did all the and got a whole membership. That's right, YouTube cameras. I forgot the whole fucking membership. Okay. Oh, I mean, what's so great about that? We used to do panels all the time. I mean, oh my God. I mean, like, damn. We used to do that back in the old days. I mean, where is the real commentary? Where is the real stuff? I'm like, is this what you thought before or after Vegas? Because you was just over on his panel telling us how good the panel was, how you love the late night show. Remember that? Did we forget so soon? Or it's a frenemy kind of relationship. You was just playing a part. See, we're not forgetting you. And anybody else that comes through here and you have some level, some form of notoriety of yourself, some ways of yourself down here, be very careful. If she comes up to you and tap you on the shoulder and hug you, she ain't hugging you because she like you. She hugging you because she's looking for something. I gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. So, Lemon. So now I just gave y'all, this is since the podcast. This is since the fucking podcast. Reed, Brenda, K-Fit, Ronnie Q, YouTube cameras, and Lemon. That's 7 fucking content creators. She's had to spare for content for this fucking podcast show. Oh, baby, they said 6 episodes. We got 3 more to go. So I ask you all the question right now. I'm asking you this right now, Beef Sector, and I need y'all to drop down. Who do y'all think is next? I'm going to tell you who I think is next, and I'm keeping it a whole fucking buck. I'm going to tell you, but I want to know who y'all think is next. And while y'all dropping that, let me know who y'all think is next. Please hit that like. Uh-oh, y'all saying it in the chat. See, this is why I fucks with y'all. This is why. Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all already put it in the chat. Y'all don't put it in the chat, child. Y'all already don't put it in the chat. You done put it in the chat. Cause you know. Y'all know. It ain't 5A. No. It ain't ZX. No, she needs ZX right now. She need to get to them 6 episodes. See, she spoke too soon. She's guaranteeing us 6 episodes before she falls out with ZX. We got 6 episodes to go with ZX. They ain't falling out. But y'all know who she gunning for next? ODS I said it. I said it. I see how you're moving. I saw it the minute you hit his motherfucking link and going after his moderator. I said, oh, I see what's going on. She's throwing slick shade at him on her lives. She been doing it. She just started getting more pop doing it when he's in the chat. In her last live, she said something along the lines of, I mean, your biggest competition is ODS. I mean, she was saying it like, remember what I said? I want that spot, but instead of me getting that spot, I'm going to put you two to fight. Ronnie, Q, and Miss O. I'm going to make y'all fight. So what she want to do? She want Lemon and ODS to fight. Because what? She don't want just a morning spot. She don't like the fact that Lemon got a spot and he popular. So I need that spot too. She's gunning for you, ODS. She gunning. What up, Ken? Good morning. She gunning for you, baby. Bro, I'm sorry. You know, whatever. She coming for you. And you know the greatest thing you got going for yourself? You are standalone nigga. And keep it that way. Because the way she slithers to get motherfuckers, I said it. I'm going to call them out. Number one, she got to find a benefit. She can't find a benefit in being your friend because you ain't got no connections to nothing else for her to find a kind of finagle. Right now, you are just like we're saying. Ain't nothing. You come over here, it's just me. What you want? Huh? No, you can't get to her. You can't get there. You ain't getting no tea. You ain't getting nothing, bitch. It's right here. In fact, stand on the other side of the street and talk to me. That's how you got her. Number two, a rivalry. That's there. That's what's there. That rivalry is baked all in there already. The numbers, the popularity, them damn cash apps. When the last time you done reviewed the podcast, ODS? That's what she wanted. She said that too. When the last time you ain't doing that? She looking at you. But here's the one that you need to pay close to. That third party. That third party. Now, who is VS going to get the virtual Satan to play that third party role in between you and her? That's what you got to watch out for, ODS. That's what you got to watch out for. Her hitting your link to come at Brenda to help Jay Dunn. Figure out where that falls in the story. That ain't just intentional. She did that for a reason. Be very careful. See, she can't come over and do that kind of shit with me. Uh-oh, somebody said it. God damn it, y'all speaking today. Damn it, y'all saying it today. God damn it, you know it. And you know that's how she's going to do it. That's exactly what she's going to do. That's it. You got to pay attention to her. You got to pay attention to her. Absolutely. Yes, indeedy. That's exactly what she wants to do. It's exactly what she wants to do. ODS seer, trust me. The way she attacked Brenda, it was uncalled for. I'd have lit her ass up all on my channel. See, but she know where she can do that kind of shit at. Ain't no way you hit my link talking to nobody over here. Excuse me, you gonna ask me the fucking question. What? She ain't all that good. That's fine. Go get in the chat and tell me that. You don't need to come up here. We're not asking you to share her behavior with us. She's having to go back and forth with Jay Dunn. Why are you up here policing the conversation? Go hit the live button and do that. That's what you do. You want to bring content and go back and forth and be just a nasty, downtrodden person? Go get your live button and do it. You got to come over here and do that. But it's not. But if not, it's Tracy. It's Tracy. She is already neutralizing pizza with Diva. You see it? Y'all see these attacks? Pizarro's another one. She's going to be gunning for Pizarro pretty soon. But see, right now, because Pizarro is playing the game, Pizarro ain't no threat to her. Pizarro allow her to come over there. Pizarro play the game. She speak highly of her. So she ain't really no threat. I got you. Pizarro ain't no threat right now. She ain't a threat. Since she likes the Bible, so look up, Seer. What King Rome is doing is showing a pattern and seeing. Absolutely. Hey, ODS, Lisa Green, I ain't under nobody's nothing. Okay? I put Pettyville and deleted it. Okay, good morning. What up? I heard that. Oh. So, Pizza playing. Oh, yeah, Pizza playing the game. I see her. Glossy, Pizarro. She's just happy she's being acknowledged. That's exactly what it is. Hey, when she hit the panel, hit the link, when she dropped down in y'all chats. Hey, OVS, hey. She wants that. That's what she's used to. That's what she wants. Fuck everything else. She wants her power back. And so far, it's been hard getting that because y'all got the power. the power with y'all. She wants that power back. She wants that time where she could have 1,000 people in the chat. She could tell them, don't nobody drop down, and y'all better stay here, and you better not drop down. I was telling people, I couldn't imagine me being there. I'd have been the first one in that motherfucker. Who the fuck you talking to? Drop the fucking link. Drop the link. Who you talking to? That would have been me. And nigga too. If a nigga was around here doing that, don't say nothing. Who the fuck are you? It's just Google. Google own this shit, ho. That would have been me, but that's what she wants back. Can you imagine that happening nowadays? Can you imagine? Just think about it. Can you imagine her doing that shit nowadays and telling us, the subscribers of the beef sector now, y'all better not say nothing in my chat. Don't drop down or I'm going to block you. Who's she playing with? When most of us got like 20 channels, we'll be in that bitch trolling. Fuck you talking to? Oh, that's gone. All right, let me log in. Hold up. Like I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, it's a different day. You got to play the game different. And you're playing the frenemy route. Frenemy. You're going the frenemy route. Instead of building real relationships and allowing people to really trust you and rebuild trust with people again, you don't give a fuck about them. So much you told me to drag Charlie for content. I said, damn. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. It ain't. Are you kidding me? I think we all would have been dropping down like, what? Who you talking to? Wow, how we get this? So that's who I feel she's gunning for next. She's coming for. She got to find somebody else. She got to have new content. Y'all pay attention to the podcast. Okay? Here I go promoting you, V. Y'all virtual Satan and groans these sleeping. Pay attention to this podcast. Look at the people they're talking about, whether they're cool with them or not, but look at those three things. What's the benefit of them talking about them? What's the rivalry? And who's the third party that's linking them to this conversation? Watch. Even with Reed, watch. Now, off of podcast Otis, we got to talk. So Reed comes back out. Now, listen, Reed. Did y'all listen? Did y'all get a chance to hear her 3-part video she released, upload yesterday? One was like 4 minutes, the other one was like 19, and the other one was like a old interview. If you didn't, that's cool, because I'm gonna break it down for you, because you can summarize this shit up in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds. Okay? She ain't said a motherfucking thing. Reed wasn't saying a goddamn thing. She was tiptoeing around everything. She ain't say nothing about the person, but what she was saying was, I'm gone. I'm not gonna be here no more. I'm going in another direction. But let me say this though. I've been told y'all about limiting nest. See, I told y'all. This ain't nothing new. I could just see it now. This ain't nothing new. And I'm just sitting. So, but I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna come back down here. But let me say this too. All y'all that keep on saying that I'm not on here because somebody made me on. Nah, this ain't Sue. I'm like, okay, she about to be done. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me still? Wait, can y'all hear me though? So my I'm gonna be looking over here because I switched to my computers. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me though? Can y'all? Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna switch because my main laptop died, so I'm over here. I forgot to charge it. But back to what I was saying. And y'all hit that like button. And thank you for still standing around. Bitch, we be having this a hood show. We be having issues and shit. It's a hood show. Y'all niggas should be happening. Okay, right? It should be happening. She wasn't saying nothing. And let me stop. And another thing, I didn't leave because of my thing. I didn't leave. Y'all know my channel was demonetized. I'm sitting here like, Reed, how long were you demonetized before you got monetized and had your channel? Lies, the lies. And my kids are grown. More of a reason why are you running? And all I kept thinking about was, this is what I kept thinking about. Y'all remember when I drugged the fuck out of Demon's O? And I'm not dragging her now. Remember when I drugged the fuck out of Demon's O and Demon's O went away for a little bit? What did Reed come out here and do? Well, what did Reed come out here and fucking do, y'all? Reed came out here and said, Demon's O, come back out here and share your receipt. Tell us what you said. Tell us. So, why you think we're looking at you now like, are you gonna do the same thing? Why you don't ran away? What the fuck? I'm not coming back. This is for my health. And then now all of a sudden, y'all, this is the gag right here. Hey, Beef Sector, I know y'all have got to see this shit. This is the fucking gag right here. This shit right here. All of a sudden now, Reed calling herself and my supporters. Bitch, when has Reed ever claimed a bunch of supporters? All I knew Reed to do was I'm coming live and I'm just supporting for the Beef Sector. All of a sudden now Reed got, all my supporters, all my Reed supporters, my Reed supporter. Reed, let me tell you something, girl. Just because you went away and people miss you, don't mean you that girl yet. Don't stop, because she all on her high horse. Child, she over there. Y'all missed me. I know y'all missed, because ain't nobody gonna do it how I do it. What, lie? What we talking about? Reed, you know how many times you used to come live? I used to be so motherfucking mad. You used to be over there lying about shit that I was in. Lying. And it wasn't helping my situation at all. You were doing more harm than you was ever helping it. You was making me have to do more work. That's what you was doing. So to do all of that and run under the auspices, and I was the one, and who gonna take the stories and spin it how I spin it and do what I do with it? A lot of motherfuckers. You overplayed yourself. See, you shouldn't be mad at the sector. You're mad at everybody, the wrong ones. You should be mad at yourself, because as a grown-ass woman who's watched the virtual Satan fuck so many people over, you allow her to fuck you over. That's what you can't fucking admit. It hurts. I get it. I can only imagine letting someone like that fuck me over, and I can't do a motherfucking thing about it. So that's why you're mad. She not coming back. But she been watching lives. She see everything that's going on, but she ain't coming back. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? All right, we back here. So that was Reed, y'all. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing major. It was nothing worthy of us listening to. But I will say this: Reed is definitely around. Reed is not. She talked about why she came out here for Tisa and came out here for a little pressure. I'm dropping receipts on y'all because y'all was lying on me. But what about everybody else and everything else? What other receipts? You ain't got no receipts on VS? You ain't got no receipts on... What about the receipts on Demons? Oh, you claim you had 40 recordings of. What about all that? You got nothing. So you give us something to prove you wasn't the only one and they were doxing. Child, bye. Again, I don't empathize with you getting ran off. I empathize with the fact that your child was touched and you felt some kind of way about that. All that other shit, I think that's for the birds, Reed. You're still here. You listening right now. You listening right now, talking about some and all the acquaintances I met on here because you know they aren't really friends. Girl, bye. And you talked about everybody behind the scenes. So, hey, it is what it is. You don't think that if this shit happened to me, you wouldn't be out here talking shit about me? Are you kidding me? King Rama and he, and the first thing you would have said, and we laughed at you with MHB, like we're laughing at you running, girl. You, hey y'all, I ain't coming back though. But let me say this: you still running. I ain't coming back. You still running and talking. That's what you're doing. Every time you upload a video, you're running, but you're still talking. So do you, boo? You ain't making no impression on us. So that's that. Now, something else I saw. So I don't really know why this is a beef, but what's going on? So ODS and Uppity, right? Now I know they've been beefing. I've watched the beef. I see them going at each other. But what recently flared it up to the point that Uppity was at Very Carey's? I don't know if y'all caught this yesterday. Very Carey had a live, and Uppity had came up there. Now, Very Carey, Very Carey be like, chill. She don't be knowing everything that's going on. Very Carey be like on some, we about to talk about this. We about to talk about that. We finna get into this. And did y'all see that? So, Uppity hits the link, and she's up there just talking shit, of course, and it's starting to talk about ODS. And I don't know if ODS was in the chat at the time, but I was like, damn, okay, what's going on here? What's going on? So she must have said his name or doxed him or did something. And then she must have put these claims. She's calling all these people on him tomorrow morning. So he hits the fucking link over there. Like, what? What the fuck you say? And I'm just like, what made it get to the point where we're now like we can't beef with words? Like what? Like I can see them two dragging it out, but damn. So because she claimed she's basing this on, and I don't have no skin in the game. I'm just trying to understand. Uppity is saying that he came after her son or came after her daughter or something like that. And ever since then, it's been up and it's stuck. Right. But why now? What right now? What can y'all tell me what triggered it just recently? Did ODS say something? Was there some new shit that came out? What the fuck happened? Uppity said she gonna call the FBI on ODS. Pizza Hoes lets people who want to deal real harm to her fake friends on the panel. Wow. Okay, that's what happened. I need some more details of what's going on here. I miss a lot. I can't see most of these CCs. Toothless is obsessed with him. Until she goes at BS, I won't watch. Oh shit. I like ODS because he will hit the link. No, she starts with him every single time. I don't think their beef never ended. Uppity, what happened? Like, what happened this time? This go around for it to kick up this time? Like, was something said, or did you just feel like, you know what? I'm about to get in. I want some content. Let me get the fucking dragon too. Oh, this heat docs ODS on Pizzas live. Ciao. Frenemies. Do you hear me? I ain't gotta say no motherfucking more. Look at the title of this live and just understand what I just said. Is this true? This heat docs ODS on Pizza Live? Ciao. Frenemies. Period, point, fucking blank. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Y'all better pay attention. Even down to the fact that I feel like Ness and Pizarro are frenemies. And guess who their third party person is? This heat. What's the benefit of them two going back and forth? The Pizarro and Ness going back and forth. Content. What would the rivalry be? Numbers and popularity. That panel spot at night that they both used to have. And who would be the third party they can play against each other? this heat. Been seeing this shit. Been seeing this shit. I mean, I'm for real. Uppity died. That's what I saw was very Carrie's live. The courts ain't gonna take Uppity seriously. I'm just that's messed up. Y'all, we gotta stay tuned because I gotta know what happened. I gotta still want to know what happened. No voodoo when I don't go to ODS chat anymore. I can't do content creators that allow folks to block others just because they don't like them. Oh no, Cool Storm. Hey, Doctor. Hey, bro. What up on site? It's good to see you. Back to my taco. I had a great conversation this morning. Uppity, you Uppity. I'm sure we'll hear more on the streets today. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. All right. So I shared this on my community wall that the only thing I learned this week that was brand new to me was that Honest Roll is still in love with Shakim. My God, today. And I was over there listening to Honest Roll at Shakim's, and then I listened to Honest Roll while he was on his own channel. And basically, what I'm getting out of this Honest Roll, and I'm being honest with you, I'm being honest. Look at ODS. I'm waiting on the FBI to contact me. I'm so scared. Stop. You know I am, Darren J. You know I am. True love never dies. I feel like this is me telling the truth. Before Shakim, and we got to get into this, Shakim, because see, I got questions. Shakim, before Shakim officially came out like he's bisexual, it was a mystery. It was like, is he not? Is he is? But what if he ain't and he really giving me this kind of play? That shit is turning me on. That's sick. That means I'm with somebody that I don't know. So before that, I felt like Honest Bro was buying into that, feeding into, oh shit, I'm close. I'm really falling for it. Then, they had the whole falling out after Vegas. Fuck you. He said, I'm glad I got to see you because I'm really not. And this is Bro. I'm glad I got to see what you really look like because, I'm sitting here thinking like, now I'm Bro. Child. And it's like, you want to talk to the girls like, girl, you know that you don't matter to you, child. You don't get no fuck. Come on, Ro. Me and you talking right now, Ro. I'd have been on the phone with you like, girl, you know that don't matter. You still want the dick. Stop playing games. You playing these fucking games. Listen, I know how the niggas go. I know how this shit goes. Once you like somebody, right, and they piss you off and you got that sexual frustration, you got that lust after a person, they ain't going nowhere. You just, especially he ain't tap nothing. So when Ro came out here, when Shakim came out here and said he was bisexual, which, child, y'all know I hit him up in the inbox like, is this for real? Because, see, I don't have time to be playing these games with you, Shakim. Are you not, or yes? And he confirmed. Now, I'm taking this man for his word. I'm taking him for his word. But I felt like after he did that, Ro was like, oh, hell no. Now, I definitely got a chance. All them feelings that he had before, all of a sudden they done came back. Yeah, y'all. I thought I was, but I gotta be honest with myself, y'all. I still got them feelings, y'all. Yeah, I got the feelings, y'all. Yeah, they just, and you know what it is? He's like easy to talk to. Like I don't really talk to a lot of men. Like I get nervous when I talk to men sometimes, and I could believe that. Cause Ro, not at the ODS. I wasn't surprised. I'm surprised that he does. I'm gonna tell you what I'm surprised about. Because when I was in Vegas with Ro, I'll tell you, it was just like it was very much so like yeah, like he was very, very like reserved, very, nervous. I'm like, Ro, what's up? I know, King Roman, and yeah, and I'm just like, okay, hey. So this is what I think is going on. I think that Honest Ro, I'm gonna need you to do Ro's voice better. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on now. Even after it was confirmed, the nigga smell. Listen. He ain't touched no cat. He said sometimes he likes bitches and sometimes he like niggas. So, and I ain't mad at him. But this is what we see with Ro going on right now. And this is what they call it on the strips. an unrequited love. Okay. When you develop romantic feelings for another person who doesn't feel them back, it's unrequited love. Whether you're longing for your crush to make a move or you've told them how you feel and are rejected, this kind of love remains one sided. And so, as I'm hearing Ro up there profess his love, and I'm looking at Shakim, I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to say, like, so Shakim, are you going to just tell him anything? That man is not a. I got to give you the hard facts. A, I don't think Shakim is attracted to you, honest, bro. B, I don't think you're his type personality wise, because he said some things before that led me to that. I'm only being real with you. And if you get these hard truths from your friends, it'd be easier to walk away from a nigga. Us on YouTube, we trying to get y'all together. But I gotta tell you the truth. I don't think the man attracted to you, and I don't think your personality is something that he's attracted to as well. I think you might want to chunk up your losses. I was pushing for y'all to be together, but as I'm watching this play out now that he claims he's bisexual, and y'all, I'm gonna talk about that next, this claim, because you know, a crush on someone unavailable, a fixation on someone nearby, pursuing a love object, longing for a past love, an unequal love relationship. And that's all I see. And this is how you need to get over it, bro. Give it time. Okay. Reassure your friend after initial conversation. Try not to dwell on the rejection. You need to keep it friendly. Return to your usual routine. And when you're ready, talk about new relationships. It's time to move on, boo. Now, you know who else trying to slide up in this spot? And we see between Tulsa and Dimples after this man, and he and Beef Sector. One Shot Kim said that he was bisexual. Did you all see the support that he got? Did you see how many people flocked to his channel? Do you see how many people now who didn't used to talk to him now? And I had to say to myself, it ain't because he's bisexual. Certainly, we've been thought he was bisexual. Shit, that ain't nothing new. It's because he honestly, in the Beef Sector eyes, he's confirmed a truth, and it's like he's living his truth. It's almost like a coming out moment for the Beef Sector. Now I'm sitting back here this whole time looking like, Shakim, are you playing a game? Like, it's easy for me to come out here and say, yeah, I'm bisexual. I fuck niggas and bitches, but I really do just fuck niggas, no bitches. But it's easy. Are you playing on the people's top is what I'm asking. We still haven't had that coming out party, Ness, where we can ask the questions. When did you realize you were bisexual? When was your first encounter? Do you have romantic feelings or are these sexual feelings? Like, this shit I want to know. Oh, hold on. This shit I want to know. He playing people. Listen, he's completely playing this sector. All he talk about is cash apps. I knew y'all was gonna say it's a play. It's a play for me. It's a play for me. No one thought he was bi. We always knew it was gay, 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 gay. So I feel like Shakim being bisexual is none of my business. I really don't care one way or the other. I still look at him the same way I did before, which is kind of crazy because when I met Shakim, now that you say you're bisexual, I think I can talk about you in that light. When I saw you in Vegas, I can share. So when I saw Shakim, y'all, I was expecting nigga, and I got friendly nigga. And that's never a bad thing. But when I got that under the auspices of the Beef Sector saying this nigga's gay, he gets down, stuff like that, I absolutely felt like I was around a metrosexual. And I said this to a couple people in the crew and shit and stuff like that when I talk about it. But I definitely felt like I was around like, I think I told ODS this. I was around the girls. It felt like that. It felt like I was around the girls. Now, maybe that's his way of connecting with both sexes, being comfortable, giving off both masculine and feminine energy. I will say Shakim, y'all can fight me later. I don't give a fuck. Shakim is a lot more masculine than Lemon. Masculine presenting than Lemon from what I saw. Now, I don't Okay, I just want y'all to know what that meant. The crew know what that meant. Now, I'm just saying, y'all know what that meant. Um, if I had to choose somebody personality wise to between those two, eh, look at Intrinsic. Oh, Intrinsic. See, I ain't trying to get in trouble, but I'm just now that he said he's something, I can put it out here. I will say this. It will be okay. Two things. One, look wise, y'all know I like me a tall, thick ass motherfucker. Y'all know I do, baby. Jump right on your motherfucking back, bitch. What? So that would have been definitely Lemon. I saw when I first saw Lemon, I was like, damn. I said, this Lemon, he is thick, bitch. Thick. What? Keep him go that way. Come this way, but go that way. Okay? We're gonna pull the traffic this way, but we're gonna tell that nigga to go that way. That's how I felt. Um, yes, it is. It's totally whatever, whatever. Shakim, I could tolerate that asshole side of him because that's more so what I can tolerate that. So it's two different plays going on. So when I saw Shakim and I'm like, oh, he's a goofball, he's an asshole. Like he's one of those ones that I think his way of, he's just an asshole, and it's just so funny to me because I like to be an asshole back. So I'm just looking like, but he's funny. He's you can tell he's very young and he wants to be adventurous. Um, I mean, honestly, do I think he's bisexual? I really don't care. I think that he is in a point now that I ain't gonna say willing to do anything, but I think the beef sector, being a content creator on YouTube, he's learned to play into what is going to be successful for him. And I'm not saying that means he's playing being gay or whatever or bi or whatever. I'm just saying whether it's I ain't got no clothes or I ain't got no shoes or I need some food. He knows how to play into that very, very well. And I have to give him that. Because a lot of times I have to ask myself, is he telling the truth? Is this for real or not? What? What? Eh, 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 eh. Hold up, you a asshole, but you're not a mean, manipulative asshole. Damn, I don't even want to be an asshole. Damn. Good morning, Lashonda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I got commercials. What? I'm trying something different today. I'm trying something different. So that's how I feel about Shakim. Y'all talking about something that's called a scammer. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. And again, I'm cool with Shakim. I don't have a problem with him. We're all right. We're in a good place right now. Like if he feels like he gotta respond and drag, I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna respond and drag back because I'm in this accepting him for who he is now. So like talk your shit, nigga. Yeah, do your thing. I don't care. Now what we're here. The last 30 minutes of the show, let's fucking talk about it. Okay, I gotta talk about Lemon and Ness. Frenemies in the beef sector. And I kicked the show off by defining frenemies in the beef sector as needing to have, it's a formula, as needing to have three different things. One, there needs to be a benefit for both parties. Both parties has to see a benefit in maintaining a frenemy relationship. The kind of relationships where, on K-Fit panel, Juan Pro can go over there and talk shit, all kind of shit on her panel, but me and her cool. What would be the benefit of me just not saying nothing to her about it, but just letting her do that? What would be the benefit of that? Number two, a rivalry. We need to have a reason to maintain it, and that's the rivalry. That's the engine. And in the beef sector, that's views, popularity, that's all that kind of stuff. So, would the reason of letting K-Fit have Juan Pro on her channel to talk shit about me, would that be for the rivalry for me to come back out here and play victim and get numbers? Well, she's over there and he went over to my friend. Are we playing a game? Look at it. And then a third party entity. You always got that third party that comes in and plays both sides. Well, I get what you're saying. I'm over here with you. well, I understand what you're saying. I'm over here with you. Well, I'm over. Then when they fall out, that third party becomes the one with the most power because now they get to choose where they go, and wherever they land, that becomes the new frenemy. That becomes a new situation. I'm just watching. I'm keeping it real with y'all. So let's talk about Lemon and Ness. And before I do that, y'all, I mean, can't y'all? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what I saw before. We're gonna talk about what I saw during the trip, and we're gonna talk about what I saw afterwards. But I gotta do something, y'all. I know y'all gonna be like, "Damn, nigga, I'm a whole G with this shit." Bitch, I gotta go take a piss like a motherfucker. I am so fucking sorry. But bitch, I've been sitting here trying my hardest. I've been swiveling sideways, bitch. I've been doing a rock back and forth. I've been looking at my notes, looking at y'all. But bitch, I got to go. Okay. So I'm gonna play my little intro video and run, and I'll be right back. I love y'all dearly. I do, but I gotta handle business, bitch. I'll be back.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Neighbor, 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 neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Neighborly day. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman news. King Roman news. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. Let's go, let's go. Let's start this show.
Let's start this show. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about before Vegas, what I saw between Lemon and Ness. So before Vegas, I started noticing friendly, healthy competition between Lemon and Ness. Now you're probably asking, what competition, what friendly competition? What I started noticing was the transition of the panel show, that transition of having people comfortably want to hit Ness link, comfortably come over there and talk shit about the sector, what's going on, even to Ness, comfortably. Even when Ness would drag them, they still would go to Ness channel, still hit that link. It was almost like it was the spot to go. I started noticing the transition of that, and this is before Vegas. I started to notice that transition slowly going over to Lemon. And I started noticing that, and I started saying, "Oh, this is cool." You know, it go from Ness, then it'll go over to Lemon. But what you started finding was people would then start waiting to hit the link at Ness to wait on Lemon, and you started seeing this shift. I started seeing the shift. I started seeing the different characters hitting the link, and I'm thinking, "Oh, okay, this is cute." They got a big rotation. Ness the Lemon, big rotation, and I didn't think nothing of it. All I saw was that one thing, rivalry, and I said it was healthy competition. This is fun. This is good. They're shifting from one platform, going to the other platform. I said, okay. Then, this is before the trip, I started noticing that when motherfuckers was falling out with Ness at her platform, on her platform, this is before the trip, they started feeling comfortable coming to Lemon, hitting that link and talking that shit. When it first started happening, everybody was like, oh shit, Ness about to be mad. Ness about to come say something. And there were a few times where Ness would hit the link and would say stuff, but you did notice the frustration in Ness. You noticed that. Now, let's start getting to when they started going on the trip. So when she announced she had a sponsor, they finna go on the trip, and Lemon's going. This is the height of their friendship, their little partnership on YouTube. It was like, oh shit, this is dope. So now everybody wants to know. We want to know more about the trip. What's going on? What's up with the trip? Because remember, I said there has to be a benefit, there has to be rivalry, and there has to be a third party. We already know the rivalry that was there. The rivalry had already been there, y'all. Whether it was healthy or not, the rivalry had already been in the fucking relationship. From the subscribers and those content creators, the shared friends that they had going back and forth. That created a cute little rivalry. Who gonna have this topic? Who gonna have this? To the point where I would see literally Ness talking about stuff that wouldn't be talked over at Lemon, and Lemon picking up what Ness was talking about. When the whole Brooke show and Brooke, for the love of Brooke, and when all of that stuff went down, it got picked up on Lemon's channel so much that it became more popular at Lemon's channel. Then we get For the Love of Bree. So as you can see what I'm saying, the dynamics of shit and the content delivery, it was a rivalry already going on, baby. Whether it was silent or not, and this is what I'm saying, in real friendships, whether they saw it or not, we'd have been talking about that. Oh, I'd have been talking about that, like, girl, now why she hitting your link and ain't been hitting my link in a couple weeks? Open policy. We're gonna have this conversation. Crew, y'all can attest to this in the chat. Crew, Bree show was first. Bree For the Love of Bree, then For the Love of Brooke. But did you notice though? Did you notice the element of that going from really being because I really felt like that it wasn't For the Love of Brooke before Bree. But you notice that's not something, crew. That's not anything that we're gonna do. Ain't none of that shit. We're gonna have a conversation about it because I don't want it to expand. So I saw all of that shit beforehand. I also saw that when the trip came out, she started talking about the trip, that became the fucking content. So remember, rivalry, and what's the benefit? Content. So when Vegas came about, Lemon going, the content on the street became Vegas. And at one point, Ness was controlling the Vegas commentary and the content, what we was gonna find out, asking the questions. I mean, she was over there showing, different places they could go. All that was over there. But it became a turning point, y'all, when it shifted from being about Ness and the intentions of Ness on this trip. What y'all think happened? That rivalry kicked in. And it became more about Lemon. What y'all gonna do? Asking questions. Now, why would people want to come to Lemon's spot and ask questions that they couldn't go over to Ness spot and ask questions? This is where the divide really started. This is before Vegas. Where y'all remember the sponsor? It started with that sponsor. Y'all kept motherfucking talking. Who's the sponsor? Where's the sponsor? So then if Ness ain't telling y'all shit, where y'all gonna go? The Lemon. And see, it put Lemon in a very bad fucking place. Because there were some things that Lemon did talk about, and there were some things that he didn't talk about. But what did that start doing? Creating a divide. You could hear it. You could hear it. They would be live like, well, I don't know if Ness talk about this yet or no. I gotta check with Ness. Let me hold on. Y'all was doing that. We were watching like, oh, okay. Then people will poke some more. So Lemon, y'all having security? Like, is she gonna have it or is it gonna be just for you? Poking. Then Shakim going, Shakim not going. He fall out with Ness. He fall out with you. When he will fall out with Ness, he comes over to you. When he fall out with you, he over there with Ness. That's your third party right there. Right there, already in the situation. So we already got a rivalry. We already got a benefit, and we got a third party. Y'all know I saw this. I'm thinking like, this is not going to be good. I kept saying to myself like, this is not good. We don't see a united front. This is not good. Saw this a mile away. And I've been saying that shit. And I've been like, damn. So those are the things that I saw beforehand. And then what would happen people would go over to Lemon's live. They would be talking shit and all of that stuff. Ness would go live. She would review his live with Shakim on her link with some other folks, and they will be responding. And that became a pattern. It became that pattern of Lemon was the place you talk about Ness at. Ness will review it and respond. How long can you do that before we gonna start cracking in this bitch? Before a motherfucker gonna start looking at you like, why the fuck they over here talking shit? Now it wasn't this bad. It was okay before the trip. We ain't say nothing. We just left that alone. We just left it alone. So then we get to the trip. And this is where I gotta say, I saw the first inkling of, when Honest Row told Ness that they weren't coming to the party bus, Ness's whole response was, I knew they didn't want to come. It was almost like they just want to hang together. It was almost giving me like, damn, what's been going on? What happened? That's what I felt. So I'm carrying on tonight. We ain't paying attention. Then we find out they going live and all this shit. And then, and I just started noticing their dynamic. So before we went back to the hotel, Ness and I had a conversation, right? A very private conversation. But some of our conversation was similar to that of Honest Row when he came out here and he was sharing about what they talked about and all this shit. The whole part about the wedding thing and not wanting to, that was definitely something that was also shared with me. And I was looking at Honest Row like, damn, nigga, I ain't how you know. So I'm getting all of this, the party bus night, well before the end of this trip. I already am going into this shit like, there's some issues here. It's been brewing. This is some issues. Literally, this is how you feel on the trip. And Lord knows what Lemon may have been feeling on the trip about what's going on. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about that. And when we did talk, it was just about whether he wanted me to come or not. And his thing was Ness. So I already saw the cracks, right? I saw it. I'm peeping it. I'm peeping people drilling you while they're live about what you're wearing and shit like that. And so I'm seeing this division. I'm looking at this shit like this is not gonna go good. And we always know after a trip, it's always about the person that comes back with the most popularity. Who gonna get the views? Who gonna eat the most? And I was wondering between these two, who was gonna come back and eat the most? And it's Lemon. Lemon came back and ate the most. Now remember the rivalry before this shit. It was, Ness was eating, it was Ness, and it was transitioning. We get the trip, we get to after the trip, and now we get the shitstorm. You got Ness being, Ness had her being attacked. You have Lemon, sort of being attacked as well for his behavior on the trip. But Lemon and Ness were not on the same accord. I can tell about what was going on the whole time. So all it took was for the beef sector to do what they do. And they did it. And I put this on my community wall. Motherfuckers was getting questioned left and right about this trip to the point where you were forced to take a side and pick a position. And so then we get to the point where Lemon and Shakim fall out. Lemon and Shakim fall out, and the whole time I'm like, is this real? Is this real? Are they really falling out? Is this a play? Is this a play? Then they fall out. Well, where does Shakim run to? Ness. And what did I tell y'all about that third party person? They're almost equally important as the people playing the game. He ran to Ness. And at this time, Ness and Lemon weren't on at odds, but you can tell there was something going on. She was not hitting his link. They were not talking about the trip together, and it was almost becoming like, well, she did that or he did this. And so when Shakim pivoted to Ness after the Lemon and Shakim fallout, now Ness taking the blunt of the drama. And you got Lemon out here, he's going live, he's talking this shit, and you got people poking and poking and poking. And finally, Lemon responds and snaps. And everything that I hear, like, both of them say about each other, I'm just saying to myself, from Ness side, I'm like, well, I kind of figured you've been feeling like that. But from Lemon, I'm just thinking like, well, damn, how long you been feeling this kind of way? And this is the evolution of a frenemy friendship in the beef sector. It's gonna always be like this when you can't keep it real with each other. When you got other people who are playing both sides. When you got people that, like, take Tracy, for example. Tracy used to be very tight with Ness before the trip. Then after the trip, they're no longer cool. She's over at Lemons. And Ness hit the link and Tracy hit the link and she's dragging. Like, now you have other people who are no longer cool with her feeling comfortable coming to your space to drag her. Same thing I was saying to Rodney when I'm like, damn, Rodney, you kicking her when she down? I wasn't taking a dig. I'm just saying timing. Like, you can always say how you feel, but it's the timing. And no, I'm not protecting no one or sticking up for no one or none of that stuff. I feel like everybody had a part to play here. I feel like Ness should have kept it real with Lemon from the fucking day one of that trip, baby. How you felt about him, what you saw, you should have opened that door and said, look, because that would have been a perfect time to get it out the fucking way. Lemon, I feel like you were fucking wrong when it came to just y'all want to call it pulling him out the closet. I don't know, care what. I feel like that play was all done so fucking wrong. You had been riding in sort of the clear seat for the longest, Lemon. You really had. You was playing neutral. You didn't choose a side. You was just really like, oh, I had a good time. Then we start to find out more stuff, and it just muddied your character. It made it look like, damn, you could be a little shiesty too. And Shakim, I am gonna say this, and I said it before, bruh. You know how to play the game too fucking well. You know how to play the game between two fucking people. I had to say to myself, if Lemon was Ness right now and Ness was Lemon, would Shakim be over with Ness, or would he be over there with Lemon? And I had to tell myself, you probably be over there with Lemon. You just play the game very, very well. And I think you are really, really buddy with Ness? I feel like it's an opportunity. But as I'm looking at you, I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I thought you and Lemon were tight. So I feel like frenemies breed frenemies. And so now Lemon and Ness are no longer friends. They may become friends in the future. But what does that say about Ness and Shakim? Like, and I'm being honest. If Lemon and Ness can fall out and you have all these players, including the main third party, and you elevate that person to another role, you gonna have to watch them too. I gotta be honest, Shakim. I ain't trying to be shady to you, but I'm being honest with Ness. You gotta watch them. These motherfuckers are willing again, because then you gotta evaluate Shakim on the basis of frenemy values. What would be the benefit of him being your friend? Views, content, relevancy. What would be the rivalry for him being your friend? Playing both sides of the fence, being a safe place, not being a safe place. If you're mad at this person, you can come over here. I'll protect you. If I'm mad at this person, then I need you to come protect me. I need to stick with you. You got to evaluate all of that. And then the last part, who would now be our third party? And you know who I think that's going to turn out to be? Honest, bro. I'm watching this shit. I'm watching this shit. I saw when you hit the link and you were telling Honest Bro, yeah, but you're sounding like a scorned lover right now. And I'm saying to myself, Shakim is eating that shit up because he likes the attention. You don't like that shit because you're feeling like at this point, it's enough is enough, Shakim. It's enough. So I'm just watching the dynamics of everything. And again, this is my opinion. This is how I feel. I'm watching it. Y'all can be mad. You know, it is what it is. This is how I feel about watching this shit. And again, Lemoness, y'all are not the only frenemy relationship I've seen in the beef sector. I see many of them. There's frenemies every fucking day. I feel like Brianna and Pizarro have a frenemy relationship. And I've evaluated those three things. And that's why I feel that way. But this is the first time that I actually feel like it went its course and it's going to breed more frenemies. So I wanted to say that this is how I feel. You know, I'm not protecting anybody. Some people may be mad. I'm never trying to disrespect. This was not going to be a disrespectful live. I was not trying to disrespect anybody on this live. I think the blackmailing was the straw that broke the camel's back for Ness. It definitely was a character. You definitely looked at Lemon different, like, damn, you did that. Okay. Advise one of them that went on that trip had a delayed problem, handicap problem, some type of illness or hygiene problem, and a money problem. Child, I don't want to get into that because some of that stuff y'all overly exaggerated. Like, the chat will be disrespectful for you. You good, King Roman News. I see. That's why I'm just leaving it alone. But does anybody feel like I missed something? Do anybody feel like I overlooked certain points? Because I felt like I tried to be fair across the board on my assessment of what's going on with them. Like, I feel like we just looked at the downfall of a frenemy relationship. It ain't no biggie. It's this is what happens. They may become friends again. Then we'll be looking at that pattern all again. But the first thing that you need to do in figuring out whether you got a frenemy relationship right now with somebody on YouTube, figure out who your third party is. Who is the person that can go between you and your friend? Who know your number and your friend number and can play that middle part? Because that's the person that's really going to be able to have the control. When you're mad, they can run here. When you mad, I don't even do that with the crew. When I'm mad, we calling everybody. Everybody gonna talk. Now we all talking. It's all out there. So that's what I saw. You're on point. Thank you, Molly Maybach. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. All right. All points covered. All points covered. All right. And so Shakim fell in line. And so I feel like after Lemon's popularity has exploded, Ness has now become the villain, and Shakim fell in line. And when I say Shakim fell in line, he just fell in line right with Ness. Like, I feel like he naturally assimilated based on the events that occurred, you know, leaked messages and all this stuff, as well as Ness being painted as the villain and not really being sort of lended any support from Lemon. I don't know how that went. I felt like that bled itself for them two to become tighter than Shakim and Lemon, which is cool. I feel like, you know, it is what it is. Do I think they need each other? No. I don't think Lemon needs Ness, and I don't think Ness needs Lemon. But here's the thing. Lemon, you said something on your live the other day that I was just like, bro, when you start saying this kind of shit, because those are signs of like marked downfalls. You started saying, I am the content. I am. It's me. Y'all can't go live without talking about me. And I had to ask myself, if you were to go live, Lemon, would you be able to do a whole live without talking about Shakim or Ness? You got to be careful, because again, the basis of y'all frenemy relationship is the content, which is y'all too. Once that's gone, there's no more. We're done. So you want them to still talk about you. You want to still have that. That's the content. If it goes away, we have nothing. I don't think you want that. I think you want to keep talking about it. I think you like Shakim, actually. I think y'all not, and I'm not saying it in a sexual way. I think you liked him as a friend down here. You were comfortable with him. It sucks that y'all fell out for whatever reason, you know. Yeah, that's how I feel. Who will be the first to deflect? Oh, I don't know. Y'all weird. So in the chat, Ness mouth is too much, but Black Melon is a part of the game. What the fuck? Or solo live. Nope. Lemon don't need to mod that fool. Are you okay? I have never watched the Lemon live. Oh my god, his head got big like Ness. Where's the lie? He's very panel dependent. Oh my gosh, y'all. I know that's Roman is new here, but not YouTube. He is new here, but not YouTube. Facts. He acts like Shakim. He talks about him too much. And so this is the beef sector telling you what they see. You know, I'm lost completely, depressed and eating. God dang. So this is the beef sector telling you that y'all both talk about each other. Y'all both use each other as content. But when you said that, I said, damn, that'd be the early markings of your downfall, because it ain't just you battling Ness. When you say shit like that, you have other CCs looking at you like, all right, okay, waiting to get your spot. You already see you got very virtual Satan trying to pit you and ODS together. Now imagine you run around here. I'm the big Kuna. I'm not. It's like, no, but you be on that Taylor port, so you don't be knowing that shit. But it's just, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just keeping it real. 770 viewers. My chat with 20 viewers. Chat is scrolling too fast to read. I feel like there are hundreds of bots here. It is. It probably is. And can we move on from this? Because if this is the only content, the beef sector has thrown the whole sector away. Some of everywhere. I get it. No, I get it. All right, y'all. Listen, I've been down here for 2 hours. I feel like I got everything off my chest. You know, maybe have ruffled a little bit of feathers, but it is what it is. And I felt how I felt, you know. Oh, Black Girls Code, not Lemon doesn't see it for King Roman. What? Where? Where? No, that's not the first time I heard that. Hey, Intrinsic, thank you for becoming a member. That's not the first time I heard that. But when I asked him face to face, when I saw him in person, it was not a problem. So I don't think he has a problem with me. I think Lemon is cool with me. I think, you know, I'm just giving my opinion. This is the first time he probably ever heard it from my mouth. Same with Ness, and you know, it is what it is. And Shakim, it is what it is. You know, but I want to wrap this up. Yes, yes, yes. How y'all know? How y'all know? How y'all know? Y'all know some stuff. I just want to say that today's live, I made an intentional effort. I've been live for 2 hours. I made an intentional effort not to disrespect or talk negatively about Brianna, Pizarro, or the Miss O. Can y'all tell me, how did I do? I tried my motherfucking hardest. Do you hear me? And I wanted to prove to them that I can do a live without talking about you all. That's what I wanted to do. I can do more of this. You know, you guys aren't really that content. You had a challenge last night. I didn't want to talk about that. But I did see Pastor Jay Wilson dance, and I said, when I come see you, Jay Wilson, honey, we finna go dig. Okay, I saw you over there and work and work. I saw you at the car wash. It was cute. It was cute. Shout out to Pizarro and her challenge. And shout out to you. That's all I'm gonna say. But I absolutely tried my hardest to. I want to show y'all that I can do it. I'm not a negative person. I'm not a mean person. When I want to not be nasty, I cannot be nasty and still come live and talk my shit. So that was my thing. So whenever, you know, and you can't even go live without talking about me. I want y'all. Now my crew, my people, I want y'all to drop down and say, he did, and did, and did. You right, Leanne. And did. And I'm proud of myself for doing that shit too. I really am. I really am. And shout out to y'all. It was like 800 folks in here. Thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate the support. I know I don't come live enough. Y'all, I really be hustling and working my ass off. I'm doing that so when I get to the holidays, I got more time to come live. If I work hard now, that means closer to my birthday, November, December, I have all the time in the world. So let me hustle. Let me hustle. I've been hustling every day. Anybody out there who's interested in getting their children scholarship money for college in spring and for next fall, next year, please reach out to my email address because I'm now on this listserv for HBCU scholarships, and I get them every day. And I would love to share them with you. I will send you all the links to them and stuff like that. But it's free money. People are giving free money out to send first generation students to colleges. And we're not talking about any college. These are 4-year schools, doctor degree granting institutions. I would love to pass the information on. I don't have kids. I am my family, their children aren't of age to go to college. And we're talking about 4-year rides. One thing that I'm really focused on is teaching Black people, kids right now, AI. That's the new wave. That's the new cell phones. Remember when iPhones came around? That's AI right now. Remember when them computers came around? That's AI. We need our babies to get in on the AI so when they get older and when we're old, they're in the game. They got to start now. So I've been trying to rack my brain on how to connect us, our babies, interested in this stuff because it is the wave. I've been learning how to get myself involved in AI just through my job. And it's just like, I don't understand this shit. But if kids are coming in, you got kids now learning AI in school. Like my whole industry is been flipped upside down because the AI chat GPT started out as a nonprofit because it grew so fast that they're forced to become a business. So they're now becoming a for-profit where they're going to sell products for the best of society. And I'm like, for us, we're looking at that like, wow, that's a major thing. So I wanted to share that with you all, whatever, Roman, beans and cornbread, what you talking about? What you talking about? God forgives, I don't. You cross me till it's dirt, but others forgive or at least try to. Limit actions are why. Great live. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. We about to get out of here. Y'all hit that like button. I'm gonna probably, don't hold me to it, but come live Sunday morning just to kick the breeze. Listen, I said everything here today in kind jest. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. So let's meet each other with the same energy. If you want to be disrespectful, or if you feel that way, I'll definitely certainly meet you that way. But I was trying to be nice today. I try to be nice. I try to be nice. Oh, I'm trying to be nice. All right, what we gonna play on this though? On this, who going live? What? Who's going live, y'all? Who live now? I know Pizarro probably live. Y'all know how that goes. Child, she can't wait. He ain't even say nothing about her.
Bluetooth connected.
I hope y'all have a great weekend because I'm gonna get me some rest today. I'm gonna sleep today. I want to sleep so much today.
Everything. You are my everything.
Happy birthday, Miss Toby. Shout out to Miss Toby. It's her birthday weekend. Drop your Cash App too. Everybody gotta send her some love. Y'all know Miss Toby. What's that Cash App, boo? This song for you too, Miss Toby. Yes. Come on. It's all because of you. I'm never sad and blue.
You brighten up my day
In your own fashion way. Whenever you're around, I'm never feeling down. You are my trusted friend.
On you I can depend. You take me away. Bring me
Hey. And when I have cloudy days,
you brought sunshine in my life.
it never occurred to me the first time I saw your face.
I would fall so
Oh,
deep
shit.
in love that your love can be replaced.
Everything does so you can bring.
my darling, only you can make my dreams come true. And every night I pray you'll never go away. I promise I would try until the day I die to treat you like the king. You are my everything.
You take me away from the pain, and you bring me paradise.
And when I find
You brought sunshine in my life. It never occurred to me the first time I saw your face, I would fall so deep in love that your love can't be repaid. Everything comes so good, only you can bring. Everything, you are everything, and everything is you. Everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you. You are my hey. Put your loving arms around me. Put your love in me. Said I feel so safe to find security. Forever, to hold me. You are everything. Love so good. Only you can. Everything. You are everything. Everything is you. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next live. Happy birthday, Miss Toby. Everything.